Welcome back to some more Monster Train Monster action. Hope you are doing well myself. Just going along here, and you know what? It's time for some exiled Pyreborne. If you keep up or even tangentially are aware of the Monster Train 2 news, as I record this day, they had just put out the announcement about the November 5th release of their next set of content, which is very cool. So there's going to be some new flying bosses, some new events and artifacts, all very nice. So let's look forward to that, but that's not yet. We still have quite a few days to go. So let's get to this run. Depart. Okay, hey, Fighter's Greed. Perfect pairing. Alchemies, Perils, Crucible Collectors with just morsel generation. I am all for this. With a Gilded Egg, yes, please. Let's do a Wing Steel. We could do like rares only, do some weird Shroud Spike tech, but I don't think it's needed. Okay. Anyways, Collector goes mid. We get Gilded top. We just throw down a Train Steward. Yeah, this is gonna work fine. This time we get the morsel. We get all 5 hits at least, though we don't get that extra gold. We are getting the lifesteal, which is nice. Just gotta keep playing out these guys. 51. Let's pop that as well. I have to remember I am Fire's Greed and not to play out my junk. Let's play out another Train Steward, just get that extra draw, thank you. And I'm pretty sure our 5 lifesteal in mid can carry this. Yeah, quite easily. Morsels and Wing Steel, always an amazing combination. Alright, remember to ping myself to get stuff. We're gonna take a 3rd alchemy just so we can get 8 each time. Let's take a packed morsels. Let's loot. Hidden coffers are nice. Sure, stewards can go boom. You know what? Should we just greed up? We're just gonna greed up like crazy. Spell chain. I could spell chain one of these. Yeah, let's spell chain -1 one of those. And go for the late game greed dragons? Yes. Yes, we shall. This is fine. We shall drop Guild at top, Collector a mid again. We'll put this Train Steward bottom. Let's make sure we get these stats. You know, let's explode, right? Yeah, that way we get both of those kills. We take no damage up top, and we get a loaded damage shield. Got to love some explosions. Alright, we'll get that out. We can go ahead and boom. You're gonna die anyway, so I guess boom again. It's fine. Let's go ahead and do this. 4. Let's jump up to 6 of our 8 eggs. We just need to gain 2 more. I guess it's possible. I mean, this isn't the best hand for it. We can't take out that backliner either, unfortunately. But we are going to get a decent away. You know what? Let's just alchemy. Not risk not getting that 10, you know. I'm very happy with that. Who are we against? Pyre Hunter. Greeting these eggs out the gate. Another alchemy. Curse of Entropy. Damage shields. Oofed. I think we skip here. Prism and retrieval. These are all not very necessary, but we are gonna leave. We're gonna keep greeting out like crazy. Ember charge, very cool. Let's get some unit stats when we actually upgrade them. I like all of these, but we're gonna take Crown of the Eternal because it is great power, some defensive power going into the Scion here. We can get a Magma Cultist as well. I like it. I want to reroll all of these. Yeah, holdover and spell chain one of those. Let's see what the alcove has for us. Fight Club, free spells on middle. Oh my goodness, yes, the not free, but the -1 cost spells. I should clarify. That is a definite take, and then we can -1 another alchemy. Well, this is going to be strong, okay? We got a very strong champ up top that just won't perish. We're going to drop you mid. We go Cultist Gilded there. Though I couldn't change it, so those two will go mid later. Alright, let's get some stats and blow up some train stewards. I'm just gonna wipe units. I think that's the correct call. We didn't actually cast anything up top. Yeah, I think in the future we play Cultist mid. We're just gonna blow up 2 of these to wipe that. Yeah, this is gonna go fine. Explode. Drop the steward. Let's start getting the rage. 3, 6, 10, 19, 27. So if I just drop this here, I at least prevent that damage, which is fine by me. Some stats, please. We are absolutely crushing here, in my opinion. All right, we do want to kill this floor, so let's make sure to cast it up. Yeah, this is fine. Drop you two as well. How far do you take us? Single Greed Dragon almost gets us all the way there. We want to make sure we can kill this floor. There we go. I'm going to keep taking those pings for our gold. 1 Greed Dragon's almost going to take you out. Let's just keep the draws rolling. Bam. Easy, relentless kill. Alright, 10 eggs done. Let's see if we can't put that to 13. Tome of Contract, Soldier of Fortune. I have nothing that can use these yet. And I kind of want to visit the steel. Skip. Let's sell it. Let's take another Greed Dragon. Let's do a draw and a loot. Now what we loot here is actually going to be a big decision where I go for the artifact. Let's ascend Pyrogel. That's always nice. Wing technology. Units without upgrades cost -1. More Pyrogel. Let's take the free units. Okay. I am going to go to right because I'm really looking for 13 eggs. Well, let's take you and a reroll. Do we just do more draw? Or do we do free jackship trials? Let's take more draw. We're just going to draw through our deck like crazy, okay? And I did say we're going to draw through our deck like crazy, okay? So we're going to take that leaky pen. We're up to 8 draw around. Let's get a Gilded Dirt egg. This is fine. Are we down to 1 ember per turn? That's hilarious. I'm going to drop you up top. We're actually going to play these 2 middle and only get 2 around. Anyways, here's an explosion. Start working on those stats. You can almost take out that guy. We play the Blight because it does draw us a card. This is fine. Yeah. I am perfectly fine with how this is going. Can we kill this guy this turn? Almost. Not quite. We're just going to drop that down. Sorry, the lifesteal one down here to kill this axe thrower. We can save you. Mainly because I can't actually play it this round. Well, that's interesting. Let's get a couple of stats out. We can just start dropping these big guys. Yeah, okay. I mean, this is just an easy Perils of Production floor. Drop a couple dudes to make sure they live, and you get a bunch of stats. Take the damage for the gold. We just gotta greed this out as much as we can. We have a 10-card hand already, so I think we're gonna end up going space. Let's get this out of the deck. Oh yeah, give you a lifesteal. Yeah, we're definitely going to go space next. Another lifesteal is going to bump up that damage a bit. Just keep the perils damage high. And your lifesteal high. Oh no, we take the pings, we take damage. Alright. Well, let's take this easy kill, shall we? Let's just generate all the morsels to get all of this extra Pyrogel. Take 2 more damage, go up to 100 gold. Yeah. Okay. Payoff is always nice. I don't think we need a gem trove with what we're doing, so we can skip. Let's loot. extra Pyrogel stacks are nice. Still no abilities. So let's take a Firecracker. You never know. More morsels. Sure, let's just keep getting morsels. Merchant of Magic. There's an alcove there. There's also a Merchant of Arms. Let's go Merchant of Magic. -1 in Spell Chain. Okay, let's see what the alcove has. Graft a random equipment on a unit. Gain a random graft unit. Let's get a random graft unit. Love a Twisted Back. Thank you. Vortex. Man, we were going to get so many morsels. We're actually going to remove 2 Shade Splitters. Alright, -1, and we got a Spell Chain. Let's go ahead and Spell Chain another Perils. We can -1 another Alchemy. Double stack. Intrinsic. Remove or -2 consume. No damage spells. I think we're just gonna leave that as is. This seems like a classic all-in on draw, but like I said, we're gonna remember to do space next, okay? I think my favorite part of this is everything's just free because of this Purified Soul Shard. Alright, let's just start booming some units. Let's play the Packed Morsels. I do want to use the Shard to draw more. That's fine, we can save that. Gain the stats. We are going to cast out the hand. Already up to 6. Okay, so there's the Twisted Back I want to get rid of. So let's get our morsels out. Not quite killing here, unfortunately. That could be very bad for us. At least we gotta take out 1 there. Not very bad. We're definitely going to take some damage, though. Well, 4, 8, 16. You're hitting us 3 times. You know, maybe it is bad enough to kill us. We might need to restart this. Because I need to do this math. Okay. So we're taking 16, right? The first hit, we're taking 12. The second hit, we're taking 16. The third hit, we're taking 20. 64. That's good. Put us at 22. So we should survive. Alright, I really want to kill this guy. There we go. $16. I'm gonna wait on that. Ooh. the damage. That was, you know, not ideal. Obviously. We do just kind of want to keep casting those morsels. Try to take out something there. I should have done that a little bit differently. Now's the turn we use the shard. Alright, I think we took enough damage. Unfortunately. Alright, we need to rage once back here so we don't take another hit. Let's just boom. We can morsel. Honestly, I think that this is going to be fine. We're back up to 40. Alright, this guy should be able to take out the next floor. I don't want more damage. 4 morsels, we can cast 1 more. Yeah, I think we're gonna have this. Especially since we killed the multi-striker. Get out of here. Take this nice easy kill. We are going to save my health. All right. It's fine. It's fine. Brain spike. We don't need any of those. None of those are amazing. Trample stone, thank you. Let's loot. Sure, equip gives conduit. I guess, armor. More draw. I like more draw. I don't know what I'm going to do with this deck without this draw, but I'm taking it. Here's the stuff we want to see. Hell Furnace, ooh. I mean, it would be better if I wasn't competing with my minus cost already. Then again, once I get my spell chains going, I think Hell Furnace is the correct call. Alright, we can multi-strike endless one of these. I know I'm spending my Ember now. Dualism U. Tiny size that. Purges. Honestly, we're drawing so fast. I'm just going to save my gold for later to buy more artifacts. Okay. Guild is still top. Collector with Cultist is mid, and then we just pop down a Shield Steward. Go Twisted Back. Kaboom. Kaboom again. Just more kabooms. Let's ramp all this up. Okay. We will start the Hell Furnace production. Just kind of pop all of these, get them out of here. We're already at 8 of 10, which means we can drop this Greed Dragon bottom. We have only a couple of spots, 4 spots. Give me my gold, please. Yeah. Okay. We'll keep you a lifesteal because it's funny. Let's get some morsels. Yeah, more attack, more attack. Come on. I said more attack. Oh, I meant to play that. Oh, well. Get the shard out of here. Can I get more at the moment? No, so we just pay off. Call that good. Yeah. We are in a very strong winning position. We only need one of those there. Aw, man, now we can't get this guy out. Let's keep you up with the lifesteal. Oh, do we have to... There we go. Got to make sure we kill that guy, right? Let's keep up this nice set of Pyre Gel on mid. We can cast one more morsel. Cast one down here. Oh no, I took 2 damage. More gold, please. Keep up the perils. Now, there will definitely be a downside with my limited amount of health at the moment. When I face the Titans with this mid-floor, I really need to scale its health, otherwise it's just going to perish pretty quickly. So yeah, I actually probably do want to pick up some damage shield. Oh, hey, I can get you out of here. Go away. This is fine. Yeah, that's what I thought. It looked like it killed itself on the consume, which is hilarious. Does it get a bottom floor kill? It does. Let's give you a lifesteal. Egg. Take out that guy. You don't need much help. Come on, go down. There we go. Now on the bright side, I will have this greed dragon that I can just simply scale like crazy. Ooh, a glutton's maw. That's a nice +15/+15. That's gonna answer it. The loot. Yeah, sure, more Pyre Gel. Got all those taken care of. Let's take a... No, I barely gained anything out of lost luggage. So we're going to take the Catalyst. I also don't really need much for the other ability. Okay. Let us go. We're definitely going to go left here. Do I need more things? Yeah, we're going to go left. We're just going to go left. Another Spell Sanctum and Engine Upgrade. Engine Upgrade's not going to do much for us, let's be honest. Small gift box? I could put all the alchemies in there. That's actually pretty amusing. I do kind of like the small gift box. Because it does save us a bunch of draw. Large mystery box is not going to do anything. We're already getting basically 2 free morsels a turn from Shade Lamp plus an 8 draw. A Jack in the Box? I guess can save me the Spear Steward, so we're going to do that. Just get them out of here. Take some health. We're going to re-roll this. Another Ma. We can also take a Hall of Mirrors. Puts us down to 5 pip on a floor. Or another Glutton's Maw. Let's just do another Glutton's Maw, okay? I don't really need any of this deployable. We'll also take another Hell Furnace. Just more things everywhere. A 100, 150 is going to be some nice beefy health. All right, maybe... Nah, we're still going to do this as we have been. Just like this. We're just going to accept the junk as it comes, okay? That gives me the trample. I think I want the trample at the moment. Just get a bunch of morsels. Morsels are good. Let's go ahead and chomp a morsel. Should have cast something different. That's fine. Bop, bop, bop. Let's get those all out of here. This is definitely something I want to trample on to begin with, though. Then again, I do have the trample stone. I have to remember that. Let's just go ahead and Hellfire Furnace. And we can start pinging these out. There we go. Gain those stats. Just beep them away. I think we are doing great. Let's just double here. We will furnace up top for if they come at us. Take that out of the deck. And then it's just morsel, morsel, morsel. Trying to get as much damage. We can drop this in the back since we have enough space. Take out a unit at least. All right. I'm going to drop double Magma Morsel. That's an easy kill up there, which is good. Let's get some of this junk out of my hand. We're up to 8, which means we can use this heal, which will put us at 114. Let's get some double morsels. Nice. We can even drop you down there, Shade Splitter one more time. Easy. Easy. All right. We're going to up your rage. We're just going to keep upping the rage. I'm going to drop a bunch of morsels. And we can rage 2 of them to wipe out of the floor. Poor guy has a lot of corruption. So I think what we really need to do is feed you some health. I think that's the correct call. Maybe another lifesteal. I probably should have put the lifesteal on. Nope, I already had the draw. Probably should have put the lifesteal on bottom. It's fine. $132. It's only $264. Yeah, you can't get the kill. Literally impossible. Can you not kill that? No. They're still going to take us out. So we drop a magma morsel here. There we go. Let's get a few morsels down. Make sure we kill as much of the floor as we can. We can go ahead and chomp you to get more stats. I think we're going to be fine, honestly. Said we are going to be fine. We chomp here. We're going to cast all the perils up there so we can just drop the Greed Dragon bottom. There we go. Easy. Now, what I can do is I can actually put the grafted equipment on our Dualism Incanter. Another payoff. Let's take it. That could be really strong. Void Binding, also very strong. Let's loot. Mind Jacks, oh man. Spirit Breaker's Charge, oh, also want that a lot. Alright, we're going left. See what we find. Free equipment, free emotes. Free emotes. Just buy everything out. Easy peasy. -2 in consume, no. Permafrost, holdover, no. There we go. Remove consume, one of the payoffs. Double stack. And -1 the void binding. You can get rid of the calcified ember. There's no point in really holding that in the deck. Yeah, I kind of want to keep this all. Who do I dupe? I think it's just another Greed Dragon. And we'll get up to 10 again, and then I think we just finally don't cash it in for the last fight. But I mean, like, Gilda up top is going to be fine. I'm going to give you the Maw. We just drop all these bottom. I'm going to keep the morsels. All right. We don't need gold anymore. I think we simply chomp. There's no point in really playing these because we don't have any stats yet. We will play one just to get it down. I'm going to sacrifice these just for the stacking. Yeah, silencer's annoying. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are probably going to be fine. Let's just chomp here. You know, we could just drop the Greed Dragon in front. I think we do that. To block for this turn, I think that's the correct call. We box 2 hits. Whew. Big health gain. Let's get this out of here. Well, let that floor perish. Bottom decked all my eggs, unfortunately. It's okay. We are wiping the floor out as is. That's pretty good. Let's generate a bunch of Ember. And Hellfire Furnace. Nice. And we can drop both of these. Well, we can drop one there. Let's just drop both. Empty out the deck. Very cool. Alright. Still have 1 damage shield, so as long as we don't go below 83, we are perfectly fine. I'm gonna Maw here. Do I have a draw left? Yes, I do. So we chomp. Drop you, play you again. We're gonna chomp. I think here we just want morsels. Beef that guy up some. How rude. Well, this is fine. Let's give you the damage shield again. We can go chomp. Get the junk out of my hand. We're going to get rid of the one that has consume for the payoffs, just because I go to full health and then I stop drawing it. I think we're in a pretty good position. This guy's huge. I love it. Alright, I can incant here. What am I doing? Let's just get all these morsels out. And then one up top. Nice. Alright, this is the one where we want to incant up top. I haven't played a morsel, but I can't do anything about that. Some jerk is keeping me from my morsel plays, or my chomping on my Greed Dragon plays, I should say. Whoops. I can chomp here. Don't want to forget to do that. It gives me +5 attack and 3 armor. I mean, we chomp. We drop our units. Let's go ahead and Void Binding. And then we get our Ember so we can drop you in the back. Yeah, that's what I figured. You can't stop this pain, you fools. Don't worry, let's gain 16 more health. Very nice. Loot. Why did I click loot? I don't know. I didn't mean to. I wanted to save it. It's okay. I think we are still in a strong enough position to capitalize on my mistake there. Whoops. Oh well. Start the battle. Awesome. Gilda goes up top. We get our cultist and our Ma here. We just drop the junk units bottom. Alright, let's start these morsels. Let us get rid of a junk. Okay. Puts us to 4. 4 is good. Let's save the hit of corruption on my Crucible Collector. This is fine. We let all this cycle back in. Yeah. I'm happy with that as of turn 1. Alright, we're gonna wipe this floor out. Oh no! I lost my trample. It's okay. That was a silly thing to do, but we will survive it. Oh, there it is. Wonderful. What haven't I played? I haven't played a morsel yet. We're gonna drop one of those. We can blow up. We can drop a second one. Wipe the floor. I'm gonna keep dropping one in front to block the corruption. Otherwise, I think we're probably gonna kill pretty decent pace. I'm not too worried about losing Gilda. All right, let's get my perils down. Now we can Hell Furnace, and now we're really gonna begin of this nonsense. We're just gonna blast those as much as we can. Another Hell Furnace can go down. Another one you can go down. I should have done that first. Oh well. I think we're going to be fine. Alright, we are going to double Void Binding. Get a nice chomp. Yeah. We do need a chomp here because they're just gonna die to a sweeper. But we can get a health and a block up top. I could have put the block here too to prevent the corruption, I guess. That would have been a smart move. Alright. We're just going to keep starting with those chops. Damage shield is great for us. Just keep dropping you as the front. Let's get our morsels out. We are going to eat one of these because the attack morsel... Oh, I should have played the other ones first. The attack morsel is going to get the little Pyrogel trigger as well. Okay, I don't want to incant a bunch on mid now, because I don't want to just like obscenely pump everything up. But this is still all fine. Magma, morsel. Let's get some damage shield. We're gonna chomp that one. Once again, because of more damage. Alright, we've taken out mid-floor. We've almost taken out savagery. Yeah, we've taken out entropy. Savagery is going down this turn. Entropy is going to be the slowest. We won't be able to double. Cast the Pyrelight, unfortunately, just because I don't have Ember. But the rest of this is going to be fine. What is that? Next turn puts us up to 340. Now I could try to... Huh. So if we pay off, that's going to be minus 6%. Yeah, so it's better to do that and Pyrelight this turn. Alright, we make sure to chomp down before we chomp, or before we play the morsel. Chomp again. There we go. Easy kill. Okay, run summary. Ooh, a new best on that, 76. We didn't even get to the 13s. It's a new best. Interesting. Run summary. There we go. Just hard greed early and keep it going. Pretty nice. Yeah, we took draw early. We took the leaky pen early because we had the perils of production going for us. Just to replay everything. I mean, we had Wing Steel for draw. Look at that. It's +1 draw. +1 draw. We have all of our units are basically free to minus Ember. So that Ember mitigation, Leaky Pen plus 2 draw, Abandoned Umbra, another, nope, sorry, not that one. Mask of the Penumbra, another draw. Free draw here. Emote Tomes, kind of like a semi-draw. Sinner's Salve, where was it? There's my versatile Ember Staff, even more draw. We just got draw everywhere. Then we got a little bonus Ember. We got the Perilous Production. We got some free Ember. We got free Morsel Generation. So a lot of free, a lot of draw, a lot of greed, just to a smooth payoff in the win. Besides this one Undying guy that made it up on the heel. On the multi-striker. Did a big chunk there, but we easily sailed past it afterwards. Just had to do the quick math. Using Trample, Twisted Assistant, or our single, it's in here somewhere, Umbra Stone to help trample our way through. Glutton's Maw, very strong, giving us the extra health to make sure we're surviving the corruption on the Titans. Yeah, that was it. Took a little bit of time, probably because of the morsel playing, but not too bad of a run. Gilda is a strong start, good stats. Finding this Crown of the Eternal before Ring 3 for Gilda is also amazing, by the way. Really makes it so she's like guaranteed to survive at least till relentless in the combat and also deal a lot of damage along the way. Especially good against Archeon. Anyways, that is the end of the run. So thank you for watching and have fun.